Hello and welcome to the WRFL Weekend Preview. Andrew Wilson here along with Peppe Cavalieri. Welcome, Peppe.
G'day, Willow.
Let's start round 10, Division 1, TIV Division 1, that is. Let's Deer Park hosting Caroline Springs. The Lakers have consolidated their place in the top five after their win over Spotswood. Well, Caroline Springs continue to roll. They've beaten all challenges in the first half of the season.
Yeah, they have. Caroline Springs, super impressive. 9 wins on the bounce. Can they make it 10 against Deer Park? I think they will. They'll certainly go into the game favourites, Willow. They've got my tip.
Yeah, I'm on the Lakers as well on that one. Hoppers Crossing host Sunshine. The Warriors look to bounce back after going down to the Lakers a couple of weeks ago, while it's now the last place Kangaroos who'll be desperate for a win to get out of the relegation zone.
Yeah, absolutely, Willow. Be interesting to see what they change, if anything. Things are getting pretty desperate down there. There's still a lot of time to go this season, so anything can happen, and there's still a couple of teams within their reach. So hopefully, for their sake, they can get off the bottom of the ladder before season's end, but I don't think they'll be having a win this weekend.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Warriors will get the win in that one. Spotswood host Yarraville Seddon, a must-win for both sides. For Spotswood to keep their place, or keep their finals hopes alive, well, it's for Yarraville Seddon to move a game clear of the relegation zone.
Yeah, so just percentage separating Yarraville Seddon and Sunshine. So if they could get an upset win, it gets them a game clear of Sunshine, providing they lose to Hoppers Crossing. So a fair bit riding on a couple of these games in Division 1, Willow. I think Spotswood will be too good. But Yarraville Seddon will give them a bit of a run, I think. I think they're a better team than 1 and 8.
Yeah, I think Spotswood should win, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised Yarraville Seddon put in a really good performance this weekend. St Albans take on Altona. Can the Saints cause an upset against the Vikings?
I don't think so, Willow. I think Altona's a class above, and they've got too much riding on this as well. They're trying to stay in touch of top spot, which would get them that all-important week off, first week of the finals, if they can steal it off Caroline Springs before the end of the year. So games like this are too important for the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings for me as well. Webury Districts take on Point Cook. The Tigers have a chance to move up the ladder if results do go their way, but they play the Dogs, who'll have some confidence after getting their win the other week against Sunshine.
Yeah, very good by Point Cook the other week. So that was good for them to get their second win of the season, and just a little bit of breathing space ahead of the Eagles and the Kangaroos below them. So I just don't think they're quite going to have enough to beat the Tigers this weekend, but it should be an interesting contest because the Dogs will be confident. Yeah,
I'm going to take the Tigers at home to win that one. That was TIV Division 1. Now, round 10 in Division 2, Albion host Point Cook, the Centrals. Will the Cats be any chance this week against the Sharks?
It's hard to mount a case for Albion. I don't think it's hard to mount a case for anyone against Point Cook Centrals. They're far and away the standout in Division 2 at the moment. 9-0, yet to lose. I just wonder, and I didn't mention this in the Division 1, the Caroline Springs Deer Park game, but how much the week off will do to those teams that have been really rolling with momentum and haven't yet to lose. So Caroline Springs, if we just backtrack briefly, I wonder whether the week off will affect them at all. I wonder whether the week off will affect Point Cook Centrals. I don't think so in either case. But it will be interesting. The Sharks for me against Albion.
Yeah, I don't think the week off will bother.
Long-winded, that one. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, we got there eventually. But yeah, Sharks will be too good in that one. Glenorden hosts Wyndham Vale. Wyndham Vale really need this win. They got pushed out of the top 4 with Newport winning a couple of weeks ago. And they take on Glenorden. Bit disappointing this year so far, Glenorden. Are they any chance?
I think there's too much riding on this one for Wyndham Vale. I think they won't want to stay out of the top 4 for long. We'll get to the Newport game after this one, but I think Wyndham Vale are a chance to be back in the 4 after this week.
Yeah, I agree. I think Falcons will be too strong in that one. Newport take on Parkside. Newport moved into the top 4 with their win a couple of weeks ago. They should have some confidence coming up against Parkside this weekend, and if they can get the win, it'll really build their second half of the season.
Yeah, it'll be a huge result if Newport can get the win, and they're certainly very capable. They've been very competitive against good teams this season. I just think Parkside are just a little bit too strong, but it should be close on Newport's home deck.
Yeah, it'll be a close one, but I'm going to tip Parkside to win that one as well. North Footscray take on West Footscray. Battle of Footscray this one. Roosters, any chance?
I don't think so, Willow. North Footscray are really starting to go nicely, sitting in that top 3, so they won't be dropping this one.
No, agree. North Footscray to win that one. That was Division 2. Now, round 10 in Alan Mance Motors Division 3. Braybrook take on Albanvale. This is our match of the day on 88.9 WYN FM. So tune in from 1:30 on Saturday. These two sides have played some epics over the year. Really looking forward to this one, and this one should be a cracker again.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really good game. At the moment on form, Albanvale have to go in as pretty strong favourites still. I think they're a class above in Division 3 as well at the moment. Obviously, Suns aren't too far behind them. Braybrook, one of those teams that they should definitely make finals, and once they're there, if they get things right, they can shake it up. But I just think the Cobras will be too good this week.
Yeah, but I'm going to go Albanvale as well. Braybrook went down last week to the Suns, but Albanvale on top, undefeated. How do you pick against a side like that? North Sunshine take on Tarneet. Tarneet were great last week. They got an upset win over Sunshine Heights, and they should be too strong for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, I wonder whether that's a result that could really turn their season around, because I suppose they've been a bit indifferent, Tarneet, but that's a really big scalp to knock over Sunshine Heights. So they'll be very confident, and I think they'll be too strong for North Sunshine.
Yeah, agree. Tarneet to win that one. Sunshine Heights take on Laverton. Dragons obviously want to bounce back after that shock loss last week, and they should be too good for the Magpies.
Yeah, I agree, Willow. They wouldn't have expected that, so I think they've got a bit to prove this week, and unfortunately for Laverton, I think they'll be facing a fired-up Sunny Heights. Yeah,
Sunny Heights for me as well. The Suns have the bye. That was the Mance Motors Division 3, and this has been the WRFL Weekend Preview. Good luck to your team this weekend.